We have no audio. No sound. Okay. But I'd like to wait until I know that we have sound. We're good to go? Okay.
All right, Sunny St. John's, here we are, boo. Hey, we're going to make the best of it. We got this down. This is another pilot week, so we're just working out the kinks, baby.
Okay.
Yes.
We apparently have sound now. If you are out on the internet, just give us a thumbs up if you can see us and hear us.
Yeah.
And we're good to go. All right, Jody can hear us now. Sound. Wow, Kate says it's on. All right, so 1, 2, 3.
Good morning, Sunny St. John's.
That's right. It's Tuesday, folks, and if your motivation is missing, don't worry. We left ours on Monday as well, but we've still got a great show for you. So let's get into it, Sunnies.
Hey, I want to know how all the Sunnies are doing out there. We really need to hear where you're watching and listening from.
Yes.
So put it in comments. Let us know your hometown. And while you're doing that, Meredith is going to tell us about our friends at the lab.
That's right. Powered by the Lab St. Augustine, where innovation meets imagination. This place is a full-service digital studio, turning ideas into impact right here in the heart of downtown. Lights, sound, music, and your next big thing all under one roof.
It's the lab where your story starts.
That's right.
Hey, Boos, text the word Sunny to 904-227-4422 so you can stay connected to all things Sunny in St. John's.
That's right. Sunny St. John's can be found on Instagram at sunnysaint.johns, on Facebook, Sunny St. John's, that's one word, and on TikTok at sunny.saint.johns. All right, so grab a coffee, spill the tea, Sunnies. Here's what's going down in our neck of the woods. So, Davey, how was your day yesterday?
Oh, my gosh, we had a blast. We went around town. We shot some commercials.
We did.
We're doing this really cool new feature for local businesses called Sunny on the Spot, where we get to feature and give some really cool content from our produced by our friends at the lab, right?
Yep.
And so, yeah, we'll come into your business and we'll get a really good overview and get some really fun, irreverent moments. Of course, you never know what we're gonna do. Yeah. So if anybody's interested out there, give me a shout. Go to Davey at sunnystjohns.com and I'll set it up and make it fabulous.
Yeah. So it's really exciting. I loved that we got to go out into these local small town homegrown businesses and meet people that are. I mean, I don't know if we should spoil where we went yesterday.
I mean,
wait for it, maybe.
Yeah, because it's really super special. It was hysterical, though. Yeah,
it was so cute. It was wonderful. We had a blast. I think we have too much fun.
Yeah.
Because our producer was like, "Get your act together."
I know. Yeah, we love the Alpha Addy.
Get it together. And I was like, "Okay, sorry."
So fun.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to think. Well, my son tried to sell our home yesterday.
What?
To a neighbor. While he was out fishing.
Without your permission.
Yeah, well, so sometimes my husband and I scroll Zillow.
Okay.
It's a thing. We do it. I think lots of people use the app is just like check out what's going on. And there was a house in the neighborhood that I was like, ooh, this one's really nice. And so he now believes that we will be selling our home, moving into the other home. So he tried to sell our house to a neighbor who apparently just had a baby and they need a bigger house. So I was like,
so where's he thinking you're going to go?
I don't know where we're going. But I said, please don't sell our home while I'm at work.
Yeah.
Okay? Please don't sell our home while I'm at work.
I mean, he's a budding entrepreneur. So we can
unless he gets a great price.
Okay.
If he gets a great price, like, I'm down. I still have my moving boxes from last time.
So you're saying at least 3 commas, 4 commas, something like that? Yeah.
All right. So this morning on the show, an alligator gets evicted from a Florida construction site because apparently permits don't apply to reptiles.
Oh, Lordy. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift almost lost Blake Lively over a lawsuit she had nothing to do with. I'd cry, too, if my group chat imploded like that. Oof.
Well, and Jelly Roll pooped his pants on stage. And honestly, same after seeing that grocery bill this week.
Oh, my gosh. Pinch and pause on that one. I mean, really.
Pinch and pause. That's what Jelly Roll should have done, is pinched and paused. Okay? Yikes.
Wait, we've got a local man turning scratch-offs into $1 million. Boo, you owe me $5.
Yeah.
Which feels personal since I can't even win a free cup of coffee in this town.
I know. I've never won big on a scratch-off. Plus, Music by the Sea is back. Food and Wine Festival is ready to wreck your diet. And Serena Williams' kid might have a better allowance than your actual salary.
Yeah, true story. This is a nonprofit network, basically. So grab your mimosa, your emotional support sunscreen, and let's get weird today, St. Augustine style. The Bailey Group. They're ready for anything, too. They're an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. The Bailey Group is here to guide you every step of the way. Under the leadership of my buddy, President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency to a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with the focus of an individual health and life insurance. Look, I'm going to tell you, Mayor, the Bailey Group is the place to be.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, they're amazing.
All right, Sunnies, we've got something seriously sparkling for you today, thanks to our friends at Flashes and Brilliance. And trust us, you're going to want in on this one.
Yes, we are giving away a LaFawn red clover necklace. It's elegant, it's lucky, it's basically screaming 100 aura, baby. It could be all yours.
Right, so here's how you enter to win this beautiful necklace. It's super easy. You're going to text 904-227-4422, and you're going to complete the prompts. That's the important thing.
Yeah, don't forget to complete all the prompts to get on our notifications list. It's your magic password to get officially entered to this contest.
That's right. So one lucky Sunny is going to snag this gorgeous LaFawn red clover necklace, and we'll be announcing the winner this Friday. So don't miss your shot at a little something extra, a little sparkle. Read the teleprompter. And don't miss your shot at a little extra sparkle.
So let me tell you a little bit about this necklace. It is sterling silver that's been rhodium plated so it doesn't tarnish. The red carnelian is gorgeous, and there's simulated diamonds around the clover. It is an absolute beauty.
Oh.
So special shout out to our friends at Flashes and Brilliance. They're incredible. Thank you guys, Stephanie and John. Again, text 904-227-4422, boo. Complete the prompts, easy breezy and a little blingy. Good luck, Sunnies.
Oh, you did that so much better than I did.
Awesome.
All right, so let's get into this.
Hey, we have a very special new team member we would like to announce today. My best friend in the entire world, everybody knows we're in town, is Mel. Coach Mel, welcome, boo.
Yay.
That's it. I love it.
It's going to be surprised when she realizes she doesn't get paid. Paid. Oh. Price is Right style. I love that. Make sure to spay and neuter your pets. Deals that steal, prices that are unreal, and Sunnies, let's find treasure our wallets can't feel. Treasures are, man, get your together today, lady. All right, if you are an Aldi shopper, all right, they have some fresh produce that you're going to want to pop into your cart. They've got Pink Lady apples on sale at $2.89, mandarins on sale at $2.79, and raspberries at $2.39. Sliced white mushrooms, $1.29. That's a good deal, guys. Meat and seafood, there is a market salmon burgers that are on sale today, Kirkwood seasoned turkey burgers, thin sliced pork chops, and organic 85% lean ground beef at
Aldi.
At Aldi at 19. That's not right.
Wow, that looks expensive.
1996 is a very expensive pack of ground beef.
But a wonderful year to celebrate. That was a great year.
Inflation. Yeah, I don't know how I screwed that one up. But all right, so they do have Emporium cheese selections on sale. Aldi's macaroni salad. I love macaroni salad.
Yeah.
And then they do have some frozen treats. The Sunday Shop sorbet, the lime and pineapple fruit bars, and then the chocolate and strawberry crunch bars.
Remember those?
Yeah.
So good.
If you need pantry staples, they have Millville oatmeal, Clancy hot chili lime or queso chips, and thin wheat crackers on sale. Now, where are you going to take those kids to eat free tonight because you don't want to cook for them? We've got free meals, big deals, and Sunnies, here's where those tiny tiny hands can get the biggest steals. So you're going to want to go to Hurricanes 210. Kids eat free with the purchase of an adult entree.
Nice.
Then there's Miller's Ale House, but this is the Mandarin location.
Well, we travel.
Yeah, kids eat free with the purchase of a $10 food item, which is a good deal.
Right, that's the gas money.
All right, Moe's Southwest Grill, kids eat free at most locations, and Gators Dockside, kids eat free with a paying adult meal. And then Main Event, which that's the arcade, right? It's got everything.
True.
Main Event.
Yes.
So you can go there for a little Tuesday fun. Kids under 12 eat free with the purchase of a menu item, $11.99 or more.
Wow, that sounds exciting. Hey, I've got the local music report coming up. Strum it, drum it, hum it down. Oh, Lord! Sunnies, here's the music report that'll make you proud. We've got J.C. Hatfield Duo at the Milltop Tavern at 12. Brett Blackshear at Tradewinds at 1. We've got Furman Spanish Guitar at Pizzali's at 3. John Q at the Milltop Tavern at 4:30. Mark Hart at Tradewinds Lounge at 5. Mike Cook at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5:30. Jeremy Wineglass at Michael's at 6 o'clock p.m. Jim Johnston at Prohibition Kitchen at 6. Smokin' Joe Shower at Ann O'Malley's Deli and Pub at 6. Kat Archer at Harry's Seafood Bar and Grill at 6. We've got Mike Zito and Alberto Castiglia at Cafe 11, 8 o'clock p.m. That's all right.
Say that one more time.
Castiglia.
Castiglia.
God bless him, Albert. Yeah. He needs a rebranding. I'm just going to say it.
That is a tongue-tied twister right there of the last
Tell
name.
me about it. A little bit of rehearsal on that one.
All right, Sunnies. It's Tuesday, it's warm, and it's time to pretend we have a personality that matches the coastal vibe of our area. Today we're talking about the Music and Art by the Sea Festival. And spoiler alert, it's way cooler than just somebody's uncle's garage band and a funnel cake stand.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Meredith, this is your official excuse to go stare at the ocean, fake deep thoughts about art, and maybe accidentally join a drum circle before sunset.
Okay, is Matthew McConaughey going to be in the circle?
It could be. It could be. See? Getting all shouldery. Hey, the Art Attack starts at around 3 o'clock p.m., and you can wander through the Piers pop-up art show featuring a lot of local artists. This is perfect time to pretend you know what the use of negative space means while plotting which food truck you're going to hit first.
Okay, because I have no idea what negative space... I mean, I'm assuming there's nothing there, but
right,
who
true.
knows?
Yeah.
If you call anything evocative, you automatically sound smart. Trust me.
Yes.
Food trucks are going to roll in at 5. Your chance to eat cake by the ocean.
Hot.
Dinner is whatever you can balance on your plate while dodging those seagulls. Do be aware of the gulls, guys.
Yeah.
Okay?
Birds in general.
Yeah.
Local faves from Village Garden Food Truck Park will be slinging everything from tacos to a fried mystery.
Oh my God, you could fry a shoe and I would eat it, I swear.
Okay.
Oh, so good. So get in line early. Nothing says romantic beach evening like passive-aggressively fighting over the last empanada. We got DJ Dan gets the party started at 5:30 p.m., spinning all the beachy bops. We learned that yesterday to warm you up. This is your stretch and hydrate phase before you embarrass yourself by dancing later.
Yeah, warning, the spontaneous line dancing may occur, but participation is optional. Peer pressure, however, is real. Live bands rock the beach from 7 to 9. Every week it's a different vibe, though. It's jazz, R&B, rock, pop, you name it. People are going to be dropping it like it's hot. Translation, expect everything from chill grooves to full-on dad dancing.
Live music, sunset views, questionable dance moves. It's basically a Nicholas Sparks movie, but with better parking.
Ugh.
I know you love the Notebook.
I am not a rom-com, but my husband... loves a good rom-com.
That's the yin and the yang. That's what balances you guys. So
Yeah.
pro tip, your favorite locals, bring a chair. Standing for 2 hours, bold choice. You'll be very sweaty. Yeah.
not
Pack
good.
bug spray, unless you're the mosquito buffet lifestyle.
Ew.
Coolers, picnic baskets allowed. Alcohol, not so much, but trust us, you won't need it with a sunset like this and an upside-down pineapple to make all your dreams come true.
Wow.
Chairs
Really?
go into the pavilion
We're
starting
going
at
there.
4 o'clock p.m. Claim your throne early if you want a prime spot.
So upside down pineapples and cake by the ocean.
And cake by the ocean. It's like we live in the villages, people.
Okay.
Get
Bring
your
loofahs
loofahs
ready.
ready.
Your loofah.
Get your loofah and your golf cart, friends. It's going to be one wild party.
So, and everybody's doing this sober because there's no alcohol.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So
Singles mingle.
whether
California
you're there for the
sober.
art, the food, the music, or the pineapples, or some sunset flirting. Wow,
See?
this took a turn.
Told
What's
ya.
going on here? It's
Music-
morning show, people.
Music and art by the sea is basically the summer serotonin, maybe in Viagra that we all needed. I don't know, guys.
Yeah. Grab your chair, your cooler, an emotionally stable beach crush, and we'll see you there, Sunnies. That's fun.
Oh, good Lord.
I think I'm going to go here instead, this next place.
I'm saying, yes, craving a little swirl, a cheeky sip, and wait, why don't I know about this sooner moment? Say hello to Bin 39 Wine Bar, cozied up in the courtyard of St. George Inn and presided over by the one, the only, the legendary Irving Cass, part sommelier, part grape guru, and he's all vibe, boo. Whether you're deep into bold cabs or just want something, a little something that doesn't taste like regret, he's got over 90 curated wines by the glass. They've got flights, a rare find, and they'll make sure your wine-loving heart will sing to heavens and back, baby.
Ooh.
Think cozy charm, a dash of bougie, and more flavor than your group chat after 9 p.m. Check out bin39.wine to sip, swirl, and savor a while. That's fun.
Yeah, nice. All right. So, who's ready for some deadpan weather?
I am.
Here we go, people. Rain or drought, despair's about. Ugh, the cursed weather report. Today's high is a toasty 85 because Florida insists on making April feel like mid-July with less warning. Humidity, 79%. So basically, if you even think about leaving the house without a gallon of deodorant, you're going to regret it faster than a toddler let loose in a glitter aisle.
Gold, pure gold.
FML. Wind, a breezy 4 miles per hour, or as my mom calls it, just enough wind to blow your grocery list across the parking lot while you blow out a flop. Very glamorous.
Hot.
The UV index is a 9. It's going to light you up faster than your kid trying to microwave foil, which my kids do often.
What?
It's amazing that they cannot figure out that you can't microwave a foil pan, a piece of foil. It's
Wow.
for
What
the
about
left.
a to-go container that's metal? Can we do that, Meredith?
No.
Okay, guys. All right. PSA by Meredith right there.
Sunscreen isn't optional from here on out. It is now your second skin. As for allergy sufferers, grass pollen is still winning at life. If you're breathing today, you're basically signing up for nature's version of a loyalty punch card. Sneeze 9 times, 10th one's free. Eye drops, tissues, and pretending it's just allergies, not crying, are highly recommended. Evening temps are going to slide down to a refreshing 67, which sounds nice until you realize it only lasts 3 minutes before the humidity slaps you back into reality. In short, hydrate, SPF up, lower your expectations for personal space from pollen, and remember, nothing says Florida spring quite like sweating, sneezing, and potentially peeing, don't poop, your pants, and still getting a sunburn in the shade.
Good
I really hope
Lord.
it rains.
Yeah, we really need it.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I
yes.
can't believe it. I thought it was going to rain yesterday.
Even my yard is ashy. Ugh.
Oh, good Lord. All right. So, beach fishing report. Lines tangled, facts mangled. It's my fishing report time, Sunnies. Let's get into it. All right, fellow bait slingers and reluctant outdoorsy moms, today's fishing situation, let's call it better than laundry, worse than happy hour time. For the overachievers out there, you're going to want to hit the pier or the beach around the morning high tide. Spanish mackerel are doing drive-bys at the inlet. Just troll a spoon behind the boat and pretend you know what you're doing. Spoons that they're talking about here are not the things your kids throw away in the trash that you can't ever find in your house and you wonder where they all went. It's actually a fishing lure. I do know what that one is. My son uses them.
That's
you
nice.
want something a little sassier? Try stalking some redfish on the shallow mud flats near the creek. Toss a live shrimp or some mud minnows at them. Mud winnows. Think of it as bribing toddlers with snacks. It's irresistible but slightly judgmental. Sheep's head are still clinging to the inlet rocks like moms clinging to that one good photo of themselves from 2009. And fiddler crabs are at the bait of choice because obviously nothing says luxury dining like grabbing crabs with your bare hands.
Oh.
Bonus round, we've got some speckled trout lurking near Sisters Creek south of Palm Valley. They love the live shrimp.
Yeah.
And they like to slap at topwater lures, if you know what that means.
So cool.
That sounds interesting.
Well, they actually they float on the top of the water.
Slapping. I was thinking Ike Turner. Okay.
And local Florida anglers are really, really excited about Governor DeSantis announcing a record-breaking 126-day Gulf red snapper season for 2025.
Cool.
It's Florida's longest ever, which is a big thing in the fishing community right now. It goes from May 24th to July 31st, plus select fall weekends and holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. The expansion comes thanks to a new data from the State Reef Fish Survey. So just don't forget, you can go to gooutdoorsflorida.com before you cast off to make sure you're inside of that 126-day period.
That's exciting.
It
right?
is. If you're a big fisher person, this is a big one for you because people were complaining that holiday weekends it's a lot of family fishing time.
Right.
You're out on the water and you can't, you weren't allowed to catch and keep red snapper at certain periods. So
what
now
do you
they've
do?
added
You toss
those in.
it back if you get one?
Yeah, it's catch and release.
Okay.
Catch and release. But if you
Sounds
want,
like my love life. Go ahead. What means the truth?
I'm so sad. All right.
Fit that in each time, Davey, don't you? You really segue that segment, huh?
So are you trying to hint that you want a dating segment on the
No,
show?
You want me to
Do you want us to start taking auditions?
Jokes, okay?
Do you guys remember that show Love Connection with the Couch and Chuck Woolery?
Yeah, Chuck Woolery.
So I'm going to go ahead and put in here, text Sunny to, to help us find David a friend.
We do not need this distraction. I have a network to run, child. Let's get this going.
All right. So if you know someone,
I mean, we have a couch
someone.
in here.
Well, that
Meredith,
likes to
you could be
assist.
Chuck Woolery.
Oh,
That's where I was going with that, Meredith.
Okay.
Fun.
All right, so grab your stretchy, fanciest, I totally know what tannins are face because the St. Augustine Food and Wine Festival is back, and so is your excuse to day drink with dignity.
All right, 5 days of eating, sipping, and pretending you are on Top Chef and realizing halfway through that no, you can't survive on wine samples and hope alone.
All right, so why don't we just get our quick breakdown here and figure out where is it?
Okay, so it's going to be over there's a new home. It's at Ancient City Farmstead. This is over by Palencia. It's an incredible, open air. There's horses, wild horses running around. It's really super cool. I got to meet them over the holiday time. Awesome family. There's festival highlights, river walk tastings, casual strolls, fancy bites, classy sips. Zero judgment if you secretly go back for thirds. The Harvest Awards and tastings cheer loudly for chefs that you can pretend to know and nod solemnly when someone says culinary innovation.
Oh, okay.
Fancy.
But listen, all of us locals love some barbecues. It'll be so good you'll be rethinking that sad, burnt-out barbecue that you've ever hosted in your backyard.
Yikes.
Hey, there's a grand tasting. This is a snack, sip, and sample. Everything until you forget how many mini desserts you've inhaled. Oh, this is my favorite part, the Mother's Day Jazz Brunch, boo. Bring your mommies so she can roll her eyes on your fourth mimosa and tell her, boo, it's called tradition, right?
All right, so you can get your tickets. They have VIP packages, which equal early access, fancy lounges, and bragging rights. It's a 21 and up event, but the Sunday brunch is family friendly, so you can bring your kids and just hope that they don't spill syrup all over your last shred of dignity.
Oh, I hear
but I
that.
do think that this is a fun one.
Yeah.
For Mother's Day brunch.
Mm-hmm. Bin 39's involved too.
Okay, that's great.
So that's awesome. So you know the wine's going to be top notch.
Yep.
You got to bring your sunscreen unless you want to play. You want to cosplay as a lobster out there, right? Jesus.
And don't forget to hydrate between every wine sample, like it's your second job.
Electrolytes.
Electrolytes. Yeah, good call.
And also, if you're going to go, plan your Uber ahead. Schedule that pickup. Schedule that drop off. No reason to drive. Enjoy your day.
And if you're planning ahead, master your sophisticated sip face. Swirl, sniff dramatically, and whisper oaky notes, even if it tastes like regret.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Just sound fancy and you'll be just fine.
Yeah,
All
you'll be
right.
great.
You'll
It's
be
actually
fine.
a super celebrated thing, and I'm excited for them to kick this off at Ancient City Farmstead.
Yeah, okay. So Serena and Alexis, I'm going to say the name again wrong. Ohani? Did I get it right?
Mel?
Ohanian?
Yeah, you did it. Okay, earlier.
Yeah.
You did, yeah. We got it, guys. It's
Ohanian.
fine.
Yes,
Ohanian?
Got it.
So picture this. Your mom's a 23-time Grand Slam champion. Your dad is the co-founder of Reddit.
Wow.
And your piggy bank could probably buy a small island. But instead of living the spoiled life, you're reading books, doing chores, and donating to charity, all just to earn your allowance.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like a normal
Olympian
kid?
Ohanian, Alexis Ohanian, daughter of he and Serena Williams, they're growing up quote unquote grounded because despite being born into serious fame and fortune, they are Olympia's getting a crash course in gratitude, hard work, and real world values before she even hits the 3rd grade.
I mean, the idea isn't just about handing over money. It's about instilling like responsibility,
you got to work for it,
right? And gratitude. We got work ethic, like you're saying, Mel. Yeah, it's like really. Do you guys do that? Did you and Dave do that? Like with your kids, like letting them work for that allowance and instead of just handing everything out? Like, would you have any backstory on that?
Yeah, so we definitely have an allowance-ish situation. There are chores. They can work for specific things. So if they want, like Brian wanted a new bike, and he tried to get the bike through the give me my Christmas in cash and my birthday one up
Great
front.
Hustle. Yeah.
So it's like, how about we mow lawns and do extra chores and go down and work a shift at the laundromat, fold some napkins, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So it is working towards whatever that they want. But I do think that it's important that your kids learn that money is not going to be handed to them, because when it's time to get a real job, your boss is not going to be like, hey, would you like a cash advance for doing nothing and just hanging out and breathing? No, that's not how work works. Now here's the thing, though. She's 7.
Mm-hmm.
This little girl, Olympia, is 7.
Yes.
Super strict guidelines. Charity is a non-negotiable part. Allowance must be donated to causes that she believes in.
I like that.
I like that one.
And I also like that they taught her the art of a contract. They also made like her sign a contract so she can kind of feel like the cadence of the importance of this responsibility. They kind of tied that in. I mean, nothing is handed down to you. So she's really giving that adult lesson. Yeah, she's 7, but I mean, you got to be an entrepreneur sometime, right?
I do like too that you see some of these majorly famous, I don't know if they're billionaires, but they're definitely multi-millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
If he's the founder of Reddit, they might have a B.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, they have a B.
They might have a B.
Yeah.
So I don't even know how, as a parent, you could really keep your kids grounded with that type of generational wealth that you couldn't even spend. Like, think about that. People like that have that type of money, you can't even spend all your money. Mm-hmm. Michael Jordan, you can't spend Michael Jordan money.
No.
Every single month, the royalties that he rakes in from his apparel and all of his other stuff, like, you can't spend that. Like, could you imagine living in a world? It would just be like every day, all day, it'd be like, let's go shopping, let's go buy a car. Because you just,
right.
It's crazy wealth.
Yeah, it is crazy wealth. And it's teaching kids that responsibility. I keep saying that. But I think it's important to, instill those values. Otherwise, they're going to be raised as like Hollywood brats. I mean, how many reality shows do we see like rich, spoiled children? Like they're totally out there. And this is circumventing that, I think.
Oh, I know.
It's like show, My Super Sweet 16, that MTV. Do you guys remember
Remember?
that?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That's a really tough one for everybody else who's like trying to throw a Sweet 16 for their kid and they've seen this show.
Yeah, then what do?
Because what they expect is not what you're going to be able to afford.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And they all expect a car, too, at 16 with a bow on it.
Yeah.
And it's like,
but it just can't be any car. They need like a brand new Zoomera.
Right. Zoomera.
No,
well,
you're
talking about a Zoomera. We've got About Face. Is your forehead starting to resemble a topographic map? Are your cheeks drier than a Florida lawn in July? Well, boo, it is time. Call the Glow Squad at About Face Aesthetics, the skin queens on the scene. They've got Botox, filler lasers, and peels that make you look less overdone and more like, oh, wow, that girl came back from a vacation. Or, honey, I woke up like this. These beauty pros don't do pressure. They do head-turning confidence boosting. Who is she? And that side of sass with a full main character energy.
Oh,
if
Lord.
you want a fresh season, go to the Glam Squad on standby. Go to aboutface.guru and strut into your prime time era.
All right. So here we go. Talk to me about the jelly roll.
Imagine you're headlining a sold-out show, guys. The lights are blinding, the bass is thumping, the crowd is living for every beat, and then bam! Disaster strikes from within. No, not a wrong note, just that wrong gut feeling.
Ew, apparently Jelly Roll, the Nashville underdog turned chart-topping country/rap star, authentically has always been his brand, his own brand. Well, everybody could smell his brand. That was front row. He built his career on raw honesty, messy humanity, and a willingness to laugh at himself. Turns out that realness doesn't stop at the mic. It sometimes spills right out onto the stage.
Yikes.
Yeah, apparently he was on the, what was it, the Jennifer
Ozempic.
Hudson show.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's on Ozempic.
Wait, is it maybe?
It makes you make a nani.
That's true. You're
A
right.
what did you just say?
A nani.
Makes a nani. It's
A
like
nani?
you could go to sleep or it could be a bad thing.
Yeah, it could be a
In
bad
his
thing.
case, it's a not nice thing.
Yeah, it's a little
Oh.
slip, little shadooby.
I got my own
So,
language, Gen Z.
Apparently, the quote that he gave though on the show was funny. He said, "I thought it was just air."
Oh my God! So it was a shart. Oh my
He
gosh.
thought it was going to be a shark, but it was a "oops, I shit my pants"
Yeah, again.
moment.
Yeah.
You remember those SNL sketches, right?
Yeah. Oh, I grabbed my pants.
Yeah,
Oops, I crapped my pants.
I just, so this poor guy is out there belting it out,
Can you
and
imagine?
something else came belting
So
out
do you
of his
finish
pants.
the song? Like if you were, okay, Miss Stand Up, okay, Miss Worldwide, here we go. If you're up there and you have a little shadooby moment, like do you finish? Like, or do you go off stage and then come back? Like, what do you do?
I think knowing me and knowing how I am, I think I'd literally go, I've just shit myself. I'll be right back.
And just make
'Cause I
sure you're
wouldn't
not in
even-
white pants.
I
No.
wouldn't. Well, first of all, I would never wear white up on stage.
Yeah.
White pants for sure.
Or after Labor Day, yeah.
Or
Yeah,
after Labor Day.
true.
But I can tell you like with full confidence that I would probably just tell on myself and then leave.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't know if I'd come back.
Well, country superstar Luke Bryan, also on the show, confessed to experiencing a similar accident. So this is a trend, apparently.
Maybe the adrenaline. The adrenaline's going. It like makes
I
things
had
function
heard
faster.
that people that have been in like
Dramatic
accidents
okay.
or dramatic situations will do that, pee and poop their pants, which
Yeah.
makes total sense because it's a bodily function
True.
that is under stress.
We need
Yeah.
a nurse.
So
Any nurses?
yeah, are there
comment
any
this.
nurses in the chat? Because that seems like something that I've read before,
Yeah.
where your body is like fight or flight, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I would assume that if he was feeling the same way, like could very well have just been that he was super excited about the
Yeah.
show.
So we've got a quote from the fan that was actually at the show.
Oh.
They said it was a legendary move. Wow. He
Okay.
kept performing like a true pro, a messy, messy pro. That's a quote.
Yikes.
So that means it was a visible, messy,
It must have
messy.
been. Wow. A little brown trout never killed anybody. Wow.
Okay, so Adriana from the chat though says, no, Luke was just kidding. He said it never happened to him. He was trying to make him feel better.
Oh,
That's
really?
a friend. Oh, that's like the movie
Wow.
Billy Madison when the little kid pees his pants
Yeah.
and he says, "You're only
Yeah.
cool if you pee your pants."
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Well, how do I segue into this? We'll talk about a place where they have plenty of restrooms. We'll talk about Old Town Trolley.
That's right.
All aboard for fun facts and some serious scenic views. It's time to ride the Old Town Trolley, baby. This isn't just a ride. It's a full-on transformation. One loop, and you're that person pointing out landmarks, laughing at history jokes, and knowing where to get the best local eats. With expert guides, unlimited hop-on and hop-off access, and stops at all the must-sees, from the fort to the Fountain of Youth, this is the best way to explore the nation's oldest city without breaking a sweat or a parking rule. So grab your seat, your camera, and depend, and maybe a sweet treat, because Old Town Trolley is ready to roll, not with jelly. Old Town
Ew.
Trolley
Oh.
Tours of St. Augustine, where every ride comes with a story, a smile, and a side of sunshine.
Yeah. So speaking of, we saw the trolley yesterday.
Yeah? Oh, we
when-
did!
We did. And then I have to tell you guys a quick little story. We go into a coffee shop because we were grabbing a bite to eat before we started filming some Sunny on the Spot.
Shout out Juniper Market.
And Davey was recognized by a fan.
Oh my goodness, that was so special.
It was so sweet.
And you know, Meredith, you know how much he hates being recognized.
Oh. So
Oh my
he was
God.
just in there and he was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
I
the
signed
hair
the
flip.
baby's forehead too. It was really fun.
She's got this adorable baby strapped to her, and she was just like,
Shout out
you know,
Lillian. So sweet.
It's Sunny St. John's has been so great. And so I looked at Davey and I was like, do you just walk outside now and wait for people to recognize
Yes.
you?
Yes.
And he's like, yeah, yeah.
He stands
Yeah.
on his front
You
porch
can't
and
miss
does
me.
that.
I'm a freaking giraffe in the streets.
Oh,
Oh, my
my
gosh.
Strap in the street.
Like walking with Polly Pocket over here. So nice.
Okay.
Petite.
Okay, so it was, but I
Dolly
sat
Parker.
there. It was adorable.
Yeah, it was super fun. And it was really great to hear that everybody loves our show and we're really making something really positive impact, celebrating the joy of our town. I love it so much.
Yeah. So let's get into the Gen Z report, guys. So slay or nay, Sunnies, here's what Gen Z's got to say, and we're just trying to keep up. So for those of you who don't know, the word of the day today is bussin'. Oh, yeah. It is an adjective. It means delicious, usually in the context of food. So if you hear this spaghetti is bussin', no vehicles were actually involved. It just means the food was good. It was delicious.
Oh, I thought they were going to go on a bus with the food.
Yeah. No,
Davey. So, come on.
My kids have never told me my food was bussin'. They basically say, why did you cook this? Is this what we're really eating? Are we having this again?
Chef Boyardee.
So they're not critical
at
all, right?
They love them some Chef Boyardee. Oh my gosh. And it's actually Chef Boyardee.
Oh, that's right. Boyardee.
Boyardee.
Yeah, I like it.
So, yeah. All right. So let's move along to the Farmer's Almanac report. Okay. Moon's in bloom, tides in tune. Sunnies, here's your daily dose of the Farmer's Platoon. Question of the day. Do you want to grow luscious locks? Folklore states that cutting your hair during a waxing moon will make it grow faster. So basically, your hair is ruled by the same forces that control werewolves and bad decisions.
Whoa. I agree. See this hair today? I 100% agree. Werewolves. Got a hold of
I
this.
thought you were going to say waxing moon, which I wouldn't even know when that is. But you could look it up in the Farmer's Almanac. Mm-hmm. Advice of the day. Did you have a dream last night about kissing someone? Kisses? Mm. Sorry, it's not romance. Oh. It's a giant red flag for treachery and betrayal.
That's what I thought.
So that's actually a nightmare. Yeah. So if you're dreaming a smooch-a-doochin', that's a bad. Also, email me if you want to date Davey.
Oh, my gosh.
Home hint.
Meredith
a broad
at
foot.
Sunny St. John's.
If you have a broad foot, it's just wood math, meaning 12 inches by 12 inches by 1 inch. It's perfect for impressing no one at a party, but I thought we were going to go somewhere else with those 12 inches.
I mean, now we're talking.
Word of the day is staunch. Meaning, word of the day is staunch.
Staunch.
What does that mean?
Staunch.
Yeah.
Strong and firm.
Yes.
Like your grip on reality after hearing this lunar haircut nonsense. Not your grip on something 12 inches. Moving along. Get your mind out of the gutter, people.
It's the morning, guys.
I'm drowning in the gutter right now.
It's not even 9 a.m. What is happening on this
It's staunch. It's firm. You've got a grip on it.
12 by 12.
It's 12 by 12.
You can hug and jump.
Woo! I got hot all of a sudden.
Oh, wait.
So sorry.
Guys, Kyle says an example of bussin' slang. That Ben Soft pretzel was bussin'. No cap.
Oh.
No cap.
Yes,
they
Kyle.
are the best pretzels. I love them.
Okay.
Yes.
Done.
All right, Davey, you got pun of the day.
All right, pun of the day. What do frogs eat with hamburgers? French flies.
Ew.
No.
That's terrible.
Hey, I'll tell you who was born today. We got good old Willie Nelson,
all right,
Jerry Seinfeld, and the beautiful Uma Thurman, and a few others your grandma might still recognize.
Oh, Lord.
Died today, Alfred Hitchcock, master of suspense and making showers terrifying forever.
And birds.
Yeah, and birds.
He made me hate birds.
Yeah, high five on birds.
I to this day, every single time I take a shower, I look back. When
really?
I get in, I look back and I'll check.
You open the curtain?
I open the curtain if I'm in a hotel and there's not a glass door or whatever, and I check. And I tell you, I don't remember how old I was when I saw Psycho. I had to be maybe like 8. Like I was little. And it has terrified me.
You saw the
since.
original or the remake with Anne Heche?
No, the original.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking the black and white original, him being the mom and the pig and the whole in the rocking chair and
something was not right with that child.
No, that movie scared the bejeepers out of me.
Well, talking about something that's not right, Taylor Swift is going through a moment. Imagine thinking your best friend is inviting you over to hang out, only to find out that you've been dragged into a legal battle, name dropped into a veiled threat, and possibly facing a subpoena. Well, welcome to Taylor Swift's very real, very very awkward spring era. 1 minute you're sipping rosé, the next you're dodging lawsuits in designer boots. Are you making friendship bracelets? More like friendship lawsuits. Wow.
This is crazy. This lawsuit has gotten so out of control.
All the lawsuits are out of control.
Yeah, but this one specifically, Mel, this one's really weird. Blake Lively invited Taylor to her house conveniently, and obviously she showed up. But this is having a meeting about Justin Baldoni. Remember this?
Yes.
What was the movie? What was it called?
It starts
Ends
with
with
us.
Us.
Ends with us.
I
Ends
saw
with
it
Us.
actually. They actually had really good chemistry. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they were actually great in the movie. But so Taylor went over and was like, "What the heck, babe? Like, we're for real." That would be like me going to your house and be like, "Davey, we're in a lawsuit."
Yeah.
Right.
So it actually it went down on social media in a couple of different ways. People started checking all of the accounts of everybody that was involved, and they found out that Travis Kelce unfriended or unfollowed, I guess, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, so that's where it all started.
So then there was all sorts of tea around that, and it's crazy.
Taylor felt deeply used and betrayed in this situation, kind of. I mean, leading to a temporary breakup in their friendship with Blake. I mean, they went to the football games
They've been friends
together.
a long time.
Right, matching
The two
outfits.
of them, yeah.
I mean, like, Taylor has written about Blake's daughter in songs. I'm like, so this is a major moment, but I'm hoping that maybe there's a turnaround from this fallout.
Maybe they just need to make friendship bracelets, like new ones.
No, I think
you think that's gonna solve it?
This is intense.
Cartier ones.
If you get dragged into a lawsuit, and this is not like something that the public doesn't know about. This is a very public lawsuit that is still going on.
Yeah.
And they're excuse me, they're both suing each other for massive amounts of money.
Yeah.
This is not a tiny little whatever. Talk about people that have bees.
Right, totally.
These, they have bees.
Yeah.
Swift's got bees, which her money isn't involved, obviously. But the Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, they got some bees. I'm sure of it. He owns soccer federations. He has that, what's it, Cricket?
Yeah.
Is that his phone company?
Yeah.
He's got booze. He's got it all. I mean, he's got abs too.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
stop.
He's not hard to look at.
Ooh.
So Blake issued a genuine and heartfelt apology, and the two have reportedly reconciled. But despite the apology, Taylor is now likely to be subpoenaed to testify. So she's really super unhappy about that and wants no involvement in Blake's legal war.
I wouldn't either. I think that it's absolutely.
She wasn't in the movie, you know what I mean?
No, but apparently there were talks prior to the movie about a rewrite. And the rumor is that Taylor Swift had something to do with the rewrite.
Gotcha.
And Justin, is it Baldini?
Baldoni.
However you say it. That's the whole mess. It's layered, is my point.
Yeah, he's a mid-talent. Don't worry about it.
On another note,
Yeah, we'll have to
heard
find
it
out
here.
more about that. I mean, you know me, I'm a big Swiftie, so I mean,
Yep.
she's right though. I'd be a little
So
bit
is my
aggravated.
husband, big
No,
Swiftie.
I love that.
All right, Davey,
Meredith.
so
Hold
go
on one
ahead.
second. I think her name is Scylla. If I pronounced that incorrectly, I'm sorry.
Priscilla.
She said Mayor had a fear of walking by the woods because there might be a killer.
always. Every time I if I jog, walk down the road, I assume that there is a psychopathic serial killer behind every bush.
See, I'm
Oxygen
not scared.
TV did that
I mean,
to
I
us.
can slap and scratch anybody to next Tuesday, so I'm not
Well, you
worried
were
about
also
it.
an Olympic athlete, so you can run faster than all of
Oh,
us.
this is why I hired my best friend.
Okay.
Hey.
Calm down over there.
Let
We
me
gotta-
tell you who you can hire. Are you chasing the dream? Great Expectations. We are heading there today. Is here for it. Whether you're buying, selling, or just daydreaming on Zillow at 2 a.m., we all do it. Their team brings serious hustle, local smarts, and a whole lot of heart. From cozy bungalows to beachy getaways, they'll help you find your perfect place. Start your next chapter with service that actually delivers. Visit gerealty.us today.
Oh my gosh. Listen, maybe my son called Great Expectations Realty and the house is already listed.
Oh, Jenna,
Yeah,
we might
Could
have
you
to have
imagine?
a call. Yeah.
Just call Jenna real quick. She could let you know.
I could not believe he literally stood in the kitchen last night and was like, I have a buyer. And I was like, is it a cash offer or what? Because All right, guys. So we've got from MMA cage to manhole, which is an
that's
odd
a buzzword. Where's Kenny when you need him?
It's an odd title, but the Gator takedown you didn't know you needed in your news this morning. So you're just a regular construction worker. You're minding your own business when you hear a suspicious splash from a manhole. Is it a murderer? No. Is it a raccoon? No. It's a full-grown gator and a literal cage fighter diving in after it like it's just another day at the office. So welcome to Jacksonville, people, where apparently we handle pest control with biceps and bravado.
So I've met this guy several times. He's a very
Really?
super cool guy. His name's Mike Dragich, and he's a really great human being. Does a lot for veterans out there. He's a Marine veteran, an MMA fighter, and all-around Florida legend. He's made headlines before by tackling rogue gators in extreme situations barefoot. He does not wear shoes because it's a distraction. He likes to be one with the earth.
Ugh.
So
I'm sorry. Wait, back up. Beep, beep.
Let's do it.
Okay. So he's a legit MMA fighter. He wears no shoes.
No shoes.
And he is like, don't wait for Florida Fish and Wildlife. I've got this.
Yeah. And they actually, when they're in a pinch, they call him. And he was like...
Oh, is he actually licensed to do this?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
This makes
Okay.
way more sense.
Yes.
So...
Meredith is just picturing this guy, no shoes, running up on like.
I mean, it's Florida, boo.
saving
So-
gators.
Yeah, look,
Could happen.
My brother's done it, and I'm like, please
Like
don't
alligators?
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He runs up on them.
He did it in my backyard. We
Wow.
had
He, like,
had
grabs
one,
them and-
he just trapped it, and
Oh,
I
my
was like,
goodness.
let it go. We're gonna be late for
Yikes.
dinner.
So aside from gator wrangling, he's also involved with veteran outreach and mental health nonprofits in Florida.
I
I
love
love that. But yes, just to confirm, he is licensed by Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation. So
Okay.
yeah, he's got it all going on.
I'm happy to hear that there's been some official licensing with this gator trapper. So yeah, and actually we just heard a fact from somebody. My husband was telling me, and I can't remember what's the lake. Dave? Bug? Butt? Bragg?
Redbug Road.
Redbug Road.
Okay. So there's a lake in Orlando that is apparently the lake that is a lot of the gators that are trapped around this area. They get taken over, driven over to it's a massive lake in Orlando, and that's where they're released.
And they just
because
live in there?
It's catch and release.
Oh.
Oh,
But-
it's like a gator sanctuary?
It's like where they take a lot of the gators.
I wonder if
because
this guy, you think this guy helps transport and all of that?
I don't know if he transports them, but I'm saying if he's licensed, he must
might,
have something
yeah.
to do with it.
I mean, does
So-
bear spray work or no? Like
On
you
an
know-
alligator?
You run in a zigzag if they're chasing you. Is that real? I don't know. I'm not from Florida.
I don't know either. I was going to ask you. You know, I ask you everything.
Oh my God, it's Wicks. He would probably know.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh my
so
gosh.
here's the thing: just stay away from them.
Yeah.
None of you should be trapping them.
Yeah.
I don't think any of you are this blue collar
Brawler,
MMA
blue-collar brawler.
fighter. So
Yeah.
stay away from the gators. Do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
And just stay away. So,
Ugh. We've got a news story. Imagine running into Publix for some milk and eggs and walking out a literal millionaire. What? Meanwhile, you're still over here getting excited when you find a $5 coupon in your mailbox. True story. One lucky St. Augustine man just hit the jackpot with a scratch-off ticket, and now the rest of us have trust issues with every ticket that we didn't buy.
Are you a scratcher?
I am not a scratcher, but I know Stephanie over at Flashes and Brilliance will send a thank you note to everybody, and she puts scratch-offs in every card. Never won. I mean, I've been friends with her for 18 years now?
I think she did it on purpose just for you. Like, let's make sure David is not a winning one.
Okay, so here's a legit question,
Yeah.
and I'm posing this to everybody in our comments
Okay.
right now, because I really wonder. It has had to happen. I don't know anybody that it's happened to, but I guarantee you that this situation has happened, whether it was in a thank you card to somebody, or you know those weird balls that people do at Christmas time or for events where they wrap presents up in a saran
yes.
wrap ball, and there's like
And you
lotto
pull it
tickets
out
and like
past it,
scratchers,
yeah.
and you have to.
Oh.
It's a game that people do at like family things.
Those kind of balls.
So you could spend inside of these things like $100 or so on these scratch off tickets or whatever, probably more. It's a big thing. It's a game that people play. And my question is, if you give it as a gift and somebody wins massively, are you asking for a cut?
I would think they would give you. Okay, so if
This is
somebody
where we
gave
come
me,
from,
here's
yeah.
my thing. It's say Meredith and Davey got me a scratcher and I won like some money, right? Usually I
No,
only
give
win
me
a
an
dollar.
amount.
Say I won like $50,000.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
So me, the kind of person I am, I'd be like, well, I wouldn't have this money if they didn't buy me the tickets. So I would definitely at least take you guys to a nice dinner.
What?
Maybe-
If you won 50 grand, you
No,
wouldn't
I
be
would
giving
gi-
us none?
I would give you guys a cut because you bought the ticket, but
I'd
then
take
we
it
would
to
also go to bin 39 to
Okay.
celebrate.
I'm
All
kind
right.
of questioning this friendship. I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
I need a comma, baby.
Yeah,
Listen.
Annette says you would not even have to ask me. I would give you a cut. So I think
Yeah,
now
it should.
Adriana says I would not expect a cent.
Okay.
I don't think you would. I think
you
you would
should
not
just do
expect it. But I think
You
if
should do
somebody
it.
bought me a ticket and I won, I would feel so obligated
Yeah.
to be like, let me give you XYZ. Here's another $1 to buy another scratch off so you can have some good luck. Here's $1.
Whoa, you were that
I
low.
won 100,000. Here's $1.
At least I'm taking you to a nice dinner.
I mean,
No.
that's kind of nice.
I would definitely
we would
share.
give a cut.
I feel like it would get so weird if you didn't.
Yeah, it would. Because then that's...
It's just not nice.
I just feel like it would be so weird if you didn't.
Well, and
but
if you didn't, somebody would then call Farrah, and it would be a lawsuit because
Lord.
that's what people do in this world, guys.
Abraham
true.
Shakespeare.
Oh,
That guy that we talked
remember.
about, remember? That won the
Yes.
lotto and died, got murdered?
Give a little backstory on this one.
So
No.
it was a very sad story here in Florida, Lakeland, I believe. Won the lotto. So this is how that one went down. They stopped at a gas station. He gave his coworker $5 and said, "Go buy me 2 Quick Picks." The guy came back out, gave him his Quick Picks. Fast forward, they end up in court. The coworker sues him and says, "I'm the one that bought the ticket." But he didn't buy it with his own money, but he tried to sue him for all of the winnings.
Here we
It was
go.
a huge
That's
legal
dirty.
battle.
That
Huge
is
legal battle.
Dirty deals.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
anyway,
Not
I'm
nice.
just saying, if you go in and win a bunch of money on a scratcher or whatever or a blah blah, I feel like, yeah. Adriana says I'd feel horrible.
Do the
not
right
sharing.
thing. Do the right thing.
So
That's how-
homeboy bought the lottery or the ticket down in Palm Coast.
Yeah.
So obviously the Palm Coast store gets like a commission off of this too. But he decided to walk away with 695,000 So he took the lump sum.
Yeah.
And I think I've asked you this before. Is you would take the lump as well?
No.
Oh, you
no.
would do payments.
My husband said payments.
Can you move it to next of kin if you pass? I think you can.
I don't.
wonder if that's
lotto
rules there.
winnings.
Yeah.
I think maybe after. Well, once you get the money, or maybe you have to have it written into a will. That's a legal question. We need to get a law firm.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
We need to
working
get a
on
law
it.
firm
Yep.
because we also might need to be bailed out one day,
Yeah.
and I want to know who I'm calling in town because right now I don't have one on speed dial, and I
Yeah.
probably should, considering my children.
Y'all ever find it random that it's always a Publix? It's always a Publix where these people win these scratch-offs.
Well, Kangaroo gas stations sometimes too.
Oh, for
Is
real?
it still called the Kangaroos or called like something else
I don't
now?
know. I say
Kangaroo.
Jiffy
It is?
Store. I
Yeah.
don't know. Wawa.
The
I don't know,
BP.
Yeah,
something.
Wawa.
Yeah.
Maybe
the
at
Piggly
Wawa.
Wiggly.
We're dropping all these names. Please sponsor the show. Thank you very much.
We are not a nonprofit. We'd love to profit.
Please. I'm
Sponsor
begging
the
you.
show.
But I will tell you somebody that does sponsor our show, and it's super amazing, is Panache. They're not just a salon. They're a moment, a full-body exhale from head to toe glow up. Their carefully curated team of beauty professionals aren't just trained. They're obsessed with you, boo. The space is elegant, the energy is elite, and the results, let's just say, compliments are incoming.
Yes, Panache is proud to align with the clean, conscious beauty mission of Aveda, bringing your top-tier products, treatments, and sustainable glam, which is huge, with a side of high fashion flair, which clearly is me.
Look at your
I
shirt.
am couture.
I love it,
With
Dolly.
her Dolly
Got
shirt, you
Dolly
are
on.
couture.
I
So
love my
good.
Dolly. So go on, get your posh and get powerful.
I got to do a little quick sidebar real quick because I got to reward the Mommy Monday, the
Yes.
Mommy Dearest
Oh,
Monday.
talk about this for a
We
sec.
had tears of joy from Jordan, our first one. And she was like, boo, I have not had a facial in a while. This is so special because not everybody budges out for it.
No,
So
that's a luxury expense.
yeah. So, guys, keep the mommy nominations coming. Email me at davey@sunnystjohns.com. And we really want to highlight some very special moms out there. This contest is ongoing. It will roll week to week. So
That's
even
right.
if we didn't shout you out, you go into the pool for next week for consideration.
That's right. So thank you to Panache for hosting these moms and making them feel luxurious and glam and happy and get a break from the kiddos.
I love that.
So, guys, right now you're going to text the word Sunny to 904-227-4422 so you can stay connected to all things Sunny St. John's, as well as enter into that giveaway that we will be releasing the winner on Friday.
Yes, you've got to make sure you finish all the prompts. You can't just put that number in. You got to make sure you finish it to completion.
That's what she said.
that was-
She's been waiting all morning to do that.
That was a layup. I'm glad you slam dunked that.
thank you.
You can follow us on Instagram at sunnysaint.johns and Facebook Sunny St. John's, one word, or the Titty Talk at
Yes.
sunny.st.johns.
That's right. Okay. Sunny's,
We are
whoopsie-doodle.
super excited that you joined us today. And don't forget that it's always sunny.
In St. John's.
We love you, Booze. See you tomorrow.
Hey, set your alarm, 8 a.m. We'll see you here.
Love you.
Video.